opportunity. We have something big that is coming in Akashx, something huge, and I will be the one to deliver. People call me the queen of internet business, but as we begin to interact, you would want to call me the name that you want. Some people call me the business doctor. So you would be the one to call me the name that you want as we begin to interact. So I like to first of all share my motivation when I'm doing this training. What motivated me to join Akashx? Akashx is a trading school. They teach forex, we teach crypto and stocks. And while I've been doing cryptocurrency since 2016, however, not forex, not for any reason. Nothing can make me, nothing would, before now, nothing would make me want to do forex. I just feel it's difficult. How am I going to be able to know the chart? How am I going to know the candlesticks? I just feel that this is so difficult. However, sometime in December, I met an amazing friend. His name is Chairman Uriel. I met him at the radio station, and he was able to, convince me to just listen, because at that time I just wanted to listen. So I said, okay, add me to your group. And when he added me to the group, he was always talking about a lady that was making $1,000 every day. And when I met this lady, she happened to be someone I know so very well. I said, what? Oladele, it's you. You're the one making this $1,000 every day, and she told me her story, and I was really motivated. And I said to myself, if Blessing can do it, I can do it. So Blessing was a motivation for me actually, because I wanted to, I tell people that if $1,000 every day does not motivate you, I love Oladele, it motivated me. So I joined Akashx because of the possibility for me to make $1,000 a day. At that time, it was that was my motivation of joining Akashx. But today, I have bigger motivation because I can even now see that we have a bigger way to make more money in Akashx, which I'll be sharing with you. So in Akashx, we have a community called Wealth Hub. Our own team is called Wealth Hub. And in Wealth Hub, we have a mission. The mission is that we want to help at least 5,000 persons in 90 days become financial literate. That's our mission. We want you to be financial literate. And why do we want you to be financial literate? You agree with me that in life, three things really, really motivate people. And one of the things that motivates people is money. My elder sister would always say, money answers all things. Even though sometimes I want to argue with her that money does not help you when it can't keep you healthy. But she would still argue with me that money can still keep you healthy because you will use money to buy all the things of life. Very recently, I started watching my weight, and I have to eat a lot of fruits. I eat garbage and eat all these things. I have to, for me to be able to buy some of these things, I need money. So I have to use money to buy all these things that I'm buying. So money is actually very important. And even if you want to live a healthy life, money is also part of it. Then the other one is a lifestyle. So lifestyle could be, maybe you want to travel with your family. Just today, I was talking with my I was eating, I felt like I've been watching my weight. I've been very cautious. I've been eating a lot of garbage. I've been eating a lot of smoothie. So I hardly eat carbohydrates right now. But today, as I was coming from somewhere, I felt like eating fish and potato. So I went to buy fish and potato, and I was eating with my children. My daughter said, Mommy, I love to go and see she wanted to go and see my niece. And my niece is based in UK. So she just kept saying, I want to go and see, I wish you could take us to see Auntie Cynthia. So and I said, oh, don't worry, I'll soon be making $18,000 every month in Akashx. If I every 2 weeks in Akashx, so I'll be able to take you to any vacation that you want. So we can actually travel to UK together. So I was actually still talking to my children, but my elder sister was with us. So she just said, are you counting me out? We will all go to UK together. She goes to UK like she's going in May. She goes to do Omugo. She has children there. And she said, no, I don't. At this time that I'm going with you guys, I'm not going to do any Omugo. I am going on vacation. So we'll do shopping. We just do good morning. So she was telling me that we can even be doing good morning Nigeria, good evening London. So we're laughing. So this is lifestyle where you can actually afford to travel, and the kind of travel that we're doing with what we want to show you here. You travel and you can be anywhere and trade anywhere with your phone. As far as you have your phone and you have your internet, you can just be making money. Then it's time. For you, the fact that you can have the time, you know, for me, having time for my family is just everything for me. So I just want to be there, you know, for my family. Then we have Robert Kiyosaki, who said we have four quadrants. We have the people who are working for others. You can start at that point, and you can be running your own business. Maybe you're just one-man business. You still do not have the time for yourself. And if you're running business for someone, you're working for someone, you don't have the time for yourself. But there's nothing wrong there, but we want you to quickly cross over to either becoming a business owner or an investor. For me, I just love to be an investor because investor is just so sweet because you're just investing and you know you have all the time for yourself. You have your money working for you. So the goal is that we want to have our money working for us. And you want to agree with me that for you to have your money working for you, you must have excess. You have money in excess. Akashx provides us money in excess. I want to give you an analogy. Now, this is somebody today is today's 10th, right? And this is someone on the 8th of April that was paid trading money of $4,500. This person was paid $4,500. Now, $4,500 would do a lot for us, okay? 4,500, that's about 7 million naira. If you have 7 million naira, you make 7 million naira every month or every 2 weeks. You can agree with me that in Nigeria of today, no matter the kind of person you are, even if you're a philanthropist, you would still be able to manage 7 million every month. I don't know how many of us who are working and 7 million every month. So, but this is just a tip of the iceberg. So this is 4,500, and you can make this every week in Akashx. What about this? What about this? 16,000. This is one person. His name is Patrick. In February, he made $16,000 from his trading account. In March, $18,000, 18,621. That's on March 4th. On March 26, 18,000. This is from trading. This is not like you're doing any network marketing. This is not as if you're doing any investment. This is trading. From his trading, he was trading Forex and he got this. Now he's able to do this because he got a fund, like a grant of $200,000, guys. He got a grant. So and that money is not his, it's other people's money. So from other people's money, where he had $200,000, is able to make this money. Because if you're doing Forex and you have money to trade, you have the possibility to make good money. So if you are here right now and you would love me to show you how to get $200,000 grant for you to trade, let's start with that. $200,000 grant for you to trade. You would also love to make this kind of money. I want you to type yes in the chat box. If some I know someone can say that's even the reason why we are here, love. But let me just even ask you, some of you may not be here. If you would love to get $200,000 grant and would love to make this kind of money, $18,000 like every 2 weeks. If you're really here and you love to make this kind of money, I want you to type yes in the chat box, because I really want to know who wants to make this kind of money that we are making here, so that we can really show you. I can really break it down how you can make this kind of money, because this money is so real. You know, I love to see the money is so real that you can actually indeed make it. So this kind of money is possible, and we are going to show you how you're going to get $200,000 grant to trade, so that you can make this kind of money. So this opportunity to get this grant and to get the knowledge to trade is given to us by an academy. It's an international academy called Akashx. Akashx is actually a forex, crypto, and stock trading academy, and as a first-class education. They have some of the best educators on the face of the earth. It's a brand of My Daily Choice. My Daily Choice was a company formed in 2020, and Akashx is a brand that was started 3 years ago. Okay. Now, why do they choose forex, crypto, and stock? The forex market is a market of $7.5 trillion daily. Hello, $7.5 trillion daily. Please, the person drawing things in front of my, please, it's simple as ABC. Respect yourself and stop it, okay? Just let your hand stay. Put your hand in your pocket. So, sorry about that. The forex market is a $7.5 trillion daily market. Digital currency, which is a cryptocurrency, is anticipated to hit $1 trillion market cap, $1 trillion. Then the stock market is $1 trillion a day. Now, what are we saying to you? From this 7.5 trillion daily, or $1 trillion, or 1 trillion a day in volume in the stock market, can you just come in and take some out? Can you come in and take some out? Just this morning, I have personally traded and I've taken over $1,000 out of the market. So, can you come and take something out of this market with knowledge? This is a space that respects knowledge. Once you have the knowledge, you would be able to make money from this space. So Akashx provides us this opportunity to have the knowledge. So Akashx is a school. It's a school where we come to learn how to trade crypto, trade stocks, and trade forex. Now, Akashx is actually in phases. Akashx is in phases. The first phase in Akashx is that you come in, you don't know anything. You don't know how to trade. You are in my position as of December. As of December, I do not know how to trade. I do not know how to trade forex. I do not know what is stop loss. I do not know what is pips. I know nothing about forex. But I came into Akashx, and the first thing I was introduced to was what is called tap to trade. So tap to trade, Akashx have amazing educators, some of the best in the world, over 20 of them. So these educators call trade for us. And that trade is partially automated because you would have to take the decision to tap. So you will get this alert on your phone, and within 1 second, you just tap, you just click approve, and you do nothing. It's automatically locked with your broker, because once you come into Akashx, Akashx introduces you to a particular program that is called Traders Mastery. So this broker gives us the grant of $10,000 if you pay school fees monthly, because we pay school fees here. So this is a school. A lot of people come in and say, invest. We don't invest here. It's a school, an academy. However, this academy knows that as adults, school will be sweeter if we are making money while we are going to school. So that is why they are providing us this opportunity to make money while we are learning. So you start to trade, you do nothing, you just click on approve. You don't trade, you don't analyze, you don't set parameters. The only thing you just set is stop loss, which will be guided. You just put your stop loss. You just look at the stop loss. Is this what you want? Do you want to reduce it? That's the only thing you do. And it's one of the things that you will learn immediately you are joining Akashx. We teach you how to do tap to trade. So that's the first phase. So all you need to do is connect to that broker and just start trading. The second phase in Akashx, and we have results. We have people. We have good wins. So let's say 70% is a win, while 30% is a loss. We do because in trading, in real trading, sometimes we gain and sometimes we lose. The phase 2 is for you to start learning. Now, the main goal while you're joining Akashx is an academy where you have to learn how to trade forex, trade crypto, and trade stocks. You can take it step by step. You can say, I want to learn forex. Then maybe I want to learn crypto. For me, I'm learning forex throughout this month. by next month, I will add crypto. So for me, I'm doing a combination. But for some people, so I want to learn Forex for 6 months. I want to be very sure, very good in my Forex before I go into crypto. So it's an academy and it's just there. We have courses, over 200 in different languages in the back office that you start learning with immediately you join. Then we also have educators series where we have our educators doing live events. And when you join those live classes, when you join those live classes, sometimes they call trade for us as well. So you also have the opportunity to be with the educators as well. So we start from the beginners. You start with the beginners class, the advanced class, the expert class. So you can, it guides you from being a toddler. So when you become is it adolescent now and a teenager, and you start, gradually you're moving, with your classes. So we have Forex, we have crypto, we have commodities, and we have indices that you would learn from, your class. Now, the live sessions are absolutely interesting. So we always encourage our members to join the live classes because you also get to get real life alerts. So this educator will share as they are trading, they are telling you, okay, this is what I'm doing, let's go, let's go. So everybody will be trading together. It's always very interesting actually. Then the third phase is when you learn to use our scanners. So the scanners are built-in softwares, both artificial intelligence and, built-in softwares that we call our Oracle. It helps us to tell you when to buy, when to go in, when to trade. Once you know how to use these scanners, you don't even need the educators. You don't need the trade alerts. You don't need the educator signals. You can do this yourself. So you can scan the market. The scanners help you to scan the market and help you make the right decision. So that's the third phase. And at this point, you are independent because you're just using the scanners, and afterwards, you can also learn and also analyze the market. So, but what the scanners actually help you to do is to 10x the market. 10x helps you to 10x yourself. So because you are using tools, instead of you to wake up and analyze with your brain and all that, Akashx has already provided you with the tools so that you can be faster and make more money, and which is, the reason why you're here, to make more money. So I spoke about Akashx giving you $200,000 to trade, right? So this is how it works. When you join Akashx and you are paying monthly fees, Akashx will give you $10,000 to trade. If you're paying annual fees, Akashx will give you $200,000 to trade. Okay. So when they give you this $10,000 or $200,000, all you need to do is they give you a challenge to trade and make 15%. Once you make 15% of your money, you've got a live account. So they give you this 15% in 2 stages. The first stage is they want you to pass 10%. So let's say you have a $10,000 account. They want you to trade it and grow it to $11,000. Once you grow it to $11,000, you have passed your first phase. Then they'll give you another $10,000 account, and they want you to trade that one to $10,500. So once you have $10,500, you have passed your second phase. Then they'll give you a fully funded account, and you can start making money and cashing out. So the same thing when you have your 200,000 account, because they want you to do 10%, 10% of 200,000 is 20,000, right? So when you trade to 220,000, you have passed your phase 1. They give you another 200,000 account. Once you pass 5% of that, that is now 210,000. You have passed your second phase, okay? So that's just how it is. That's how it is. And a lot of us are questioning. This is when one of us, Blessing, passed our phase 1. This is when Mercy has passed our phase 2. Right now, Blessing has passed our stage 2 in our $10,000. She has passed even in our $200,000. You can actually have multiple funded many times. Like for me, I have $200,000, I have $100,000, I have $50,000, and that can happen for you as well. Akashx is always doing different competition. This is when in the month of March, we had a lot of people, we celebrated a lot of our members that were passing their stage 2 and are now, they are now big girls. When you pass your $10,000 account, you have a positive, because you need to make 10% a month. So it's a possible, in fact, it's you would definitely be making at least $800 a month, because when you make 10%, that's at least 10%. When you make 10%, that's $1,000. Then you will give the company 20% of the profit, you will take 80% of the profit. But if you have $200,000 account, 10% is $20,000. You will take 90% and give the company 10%. So that means you're going on with $18,000, guys. $18,000, and that's at least 10%. You can even make 30%. So if you make 30%, that means $60,000. 60, guys. So there's so much money to be made in Akashx, actually. So much money to be made in Akashx. We have the results. People are cashing out, man, cashing out in Akashx. We have the result. So I was explaining to you that I actually have different accounts. So this is my personal, this is my $50,000 account. This is my $100,000 account. This is my $200,000 account. In fact, Akashx, the money is there for you to trade. Your own is go and start trading. Trade for us. Make this profit. Come and share profit with us. Give us 20% or 10%, depending on the amount you have, and you take the larger chunk of the money. So the money is just there. It's for us. So they are looking for traders. The money is there. They're actually looking for traders. So for you who is not yet a trader, what are you going to be doing? You'll be using the alerts, like the trade alerts. Use it to trade your money. The tap to trade, use it to trade your money, and you would also get result, good result. People are cashing out in Akashx, actually. We are cashing out. We are cashing out, actually. So I've been talking about the Akashx is an academy where we pay school fees. If you pay monthly fees, they give you $10,000. If you pay annual fees, they give you $200,000. So you're wondering, what is this monthly fee that I have to pay? So our monthly fee is $149. For those in Africa, it's $149. But if you're not in Africa, it's $179 for the first month, then $149 subsequently. Then the one of $999 is just flat. Okay, no, for African is $999. For those not in Africa, is $1,499. That's what you get to pay as school fees. So when you pay $999, they give you $200,000 account. If you pass your challenge, you are sure of 10% every month. Yeah, $18,000. You know, that's what you go on with. Akashx also says we can give you sponsorship. If you are paying $149, we can help you so that you don't pay again. What do you need to do for us? Just connect 3 of your friends. Connect 3 persons who is using your link. And once they are paying their school fees, you don't have to pay again. And we are going to give you $40 per person. As they are paying their $149, we'll be paying you $40. And even when you get the $40, you will still not pay your school fees for the following month if you have 3 persons who are paying school fees. So Akashx can be so simple. All you need to do is to tap, to post, and to profit, okay? Now, these are people who are passing our funded challenge. People are making cool money, actually, very cool money. Our people are, they're just passing. Then one of the things we also advise our members to do is to have our own live account. So with your live account, you can put in $100. You know you're going to pay school fees. So you're going to put in like $100. So what we do in our own team is that we have a community trading that we do 10 a.m. And guys, I'm happy to announce to you, let me announce the good news. I'm happy to announce the good news that our community leader, our community head, our Ogwefi, Chairman Yue is going to commence our 10 a.m. community trading from next week, Monday, guys. So if you are excited about that, let me see 777 in the chat box. If you are excited that our community trading, if you're already a member of Akashx and you have actually benefited from this 10 a.m. call, you have made money from this 10 a.m. call, and you are excited that the 10 a.m. call is coming back, I want to see 7777 in the chat box. So we are going to, so 10 a.m. what we do for those who are our guests is about our community edge is a very good forex trader. So it calls trade for us. And in a straight 1 month of March, right? We only lost once. all has been profit, profit, profit. It's been an amazing one. So of course, he does the trading with the help of the scanners, and that's why you're also in Akashx. Once you can even know the scanners, you may not even, you may decide that, oh, let me just take this course myself. Let me just go and learn this myself. But you may still want to join the community trading because now is a community one, we're doing it together. It's just an exciting time. If we, even sometimes we just share, you know, tips for you to grow your business, tips for trading. So you just want to be in that community meeting. So it does its own by 10 a.m. actually, and it's been exciting. So what are we going to achieve with that is that if you have $100 in your live account, no different from what the company gave to us, you can trade that and be cashing out from that one. Like today, I traded my personal account and I made $151. You know, that's over $200,000. 200,000 naira. Okay. If I want to cash that out, I can actually cash that out. And if you want to pay school fees, you can actually take from that one while you're, you know, doing your, you're not, so that means you will not be washing your challenge account, you're not over leveraging, you know, you just have this peace so that you trade with your very calm mind. You know, if you are trading forex, you need to be very calm. So we are actually winning. With all the things we are doing, all the wins, Akashx is still wanting us to make more money. So Akashx wants us to also take the part of the crypto very seriously. That's why they show us the win rate of crypto. So our crypto educators, this person called 23 win and lost 3 losses. That's in the month of March. That's 87%, guys. If you traded 26 times and you win 23 times, what would you say about that? That's 89%. That's a good one. Then all our crypto educators, their futures trading, because we do futures trading and spot trading. Their futures trading calls was, they had 52 wins, 6 losses. That's 90%, guys. 90%. Then they had 31 wins, 4 losses. That's 89%. 89% for the spot trading. So now they're introducing something we call mirror trading. For mirror trading, all you need to do is just copy a particular educator, and every trade the person is taking, you are also benefiting from that trade. Every trade, as it's taking his own, your own is working. Just copy. You don't even have to tap. It's a one-time copy. And so those of you that have been saying, oh, can I do something hands off? I'm busy. Yes, mirror trading will be very, very good. It will be your match, okay? So Akashx also said, if you connect, remember I said that if you connect 3 friends, you don't pay. If you connect, as you connect more persons, you begin to win. These are people who are making money every day from sharing the opportunity. And I'll also love to share mine. This was between December and March. I made $6,000. The one for this week, I've not even added another $2,000 I've added. So it means that in a space of, I joined in December, towards the end of December, January, February, March, April. In the space of 4 months, it means that I've made in this business, in the affiliate part, I've made over 12 million, guys. That is enough to do something good, something good. And that is also very possible for you. If you decide to run with this business and share this amazing opportunity with your friends, there's no compulsion, you don't have to share, but me, I want to eat every part of everything that they have. So I'm sharing and I'm trading. So I'm making money in both sides, okay? So it's as simple as that. That's how simple Akashx is. I do hope that you really understand. If you need clarity, I'm still here to take your questions. So guys, it's now time for us to ask our questions. If there's something that is not clear to you, I'm just here to help you out. So please put up your digital hands or write your question in the chat box, and I'll be more than happy to just help you out. So let's go. If you have questions, you can put it in the chat box. Our friends, our guests that indicated that this is your first time of calling, is this clear enough, or you will have questions? If you have questions, please raise your digital hands and I will take your question. So do we have questions? Do we have anybody with questions? Okay, so it means I'm a good trainer. So if you teach and nobody asks questions, that means you are a superb trainer. So at this point, I'm going to say thank you to everyone for attending this. You need to get back to the person that invited you to this Zoom room. Get back to that person and tell the person, thank you. I want to get started. So you will need to get back to the person that invited you to the Zoom room and ask your question. If from Duke, just when I'm about to say bye-bye, I can see your hand up. Okay, so ask your question, Duke. You can unmute yourself.
Yeah, thank you, Queen. I'm grateful to your presentation. Thanks for having concern on poor Nigerians, your brothers and sisters, to uplift our pocket. I hope you're hearing me, please.
Yes, I can. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Okay. So, this is my first time of this. I have been invited by Edem. I want to know what's the least that one can use to start, considering the situation that majority of Nigerians are. Sincerely, I'm a civil servant, and you know what, any state civil servant for that matter, not even federal, you know how much lean resources we earn at the end of the month. So I want to know how much the least that we can invest and what we
Are you,
can be expecting
have
at
you
the
been
end of.
part of this training? Have you been part of this training
No,
from beginning?
I
So you joined late, right?
yeah, the network has been not too friendly, so I have been missing some part. Please, the network is not too
Okay,
friendly
okay,
down here.
okay. So we actually do this training 8 p.m. and 12 noon every day. So by tomorrow, 12 noon, we'll do another one. But I'll just take your question, please. This is not an investment platform. This is a school. It's a school where you come to learn how to trade forex, crypto, and stocks. So we don't invest here, we pay school fees. The only thing is that while we are paying school fees, the company gives us different opportunities to earn by letting us have educators that give us signals. So they know that a lot of us are still learning for us. We may not know, we don't have the right signals. So they provide us with educators that give us signals to trade. So it's not an investment in any form. We are trading for us. We are trading crypto and we are trading stocks. That's what it is. So when you trade, they give you, when you do $10,000 and $149 is our school fees, that's about 270,000 naira. You pay your school fees, they give you $10,000 and you are trading it until you pass the challenge account. Then we also advise you to put $100 in a personal broker account where we also expose you, the person that invited you also expose you to those brokers. So basically, you can put in $100 in that one and follow our members monthly call, like every 10 a.m. from next week. You can use the alerts you get to trade that $100. And perhaps at the end of the month, you may have made maybe $300 or $400 or much more. And you can conveniently pay your school fees. So that's what we do here, sir. Okay, guys, let me see if you still have questions. You don't meet up 10% challenge in the month. Is there a reason why anyone will not meet up this 10% challenge? I don't know. It's part of the rules. So maybe I think if you don't meet up 10% challenge in the month, you probably lose that account. You probably lose that account. Okay, guys. So we've got to see you tomorrow by 12. There's another training tomorrow by 12. You can invite all those that you love. Okay, invite your enemies. Because when you have money, if you show your enemy how to make money, the enemy said will stop pursuing you. Okay, guys, I appreciate your coming. We'll see you in our next training.